Hi and welcome to Rev'n News. I'm Mike Robledo.
And I'm Clarence Barnes. And here on Rev'n News, we cover anything that revs.
Yes, Rev'n News is all about the performance aftermarket. The industry is big. There's always innovation. There's a lot of new parts and a lot of companies to meet.
And today we are going deep. It's a great show in stores. Stick around. This is Rev'n News.
So off-road enthusiasts, they have a lot of choices when it comes to tires. There's a lot of very well-known brands and very well-known names in the off-road tire game. The challenge there, the expense. Big tires cost big money, and sometimes finding a source that's not so expensive is the way you need to go. Luckily, we ran into the guys at SureTrack. It's an affordable tire company with performance in mind.
Hey everybody, this is Joe from Rev'n News and Rev'n TV. We're live at the SEMA Show 2015 and we're located right now in the Lower South Hall. And today we're here with the folks from Star Ridge and SureTrack. We're here with Sean as well as one of Sean's customers, Tony. And guys, first of all, thanks for joining us. How was the show so far?
So far so good.
Great. Now, Sean, you've been coming to the show for 5 years now, correct?
Yes, with the boost 5 years and before without the boost totally 11 years.
Collectively, we've all been coming to this show long enough now. Talk to the folks a little bit about what's happening with SureTrack this year.
Okay. Well, this year we bring up 2 complete lines for the SureTrack commercial truck tires, and those lines have been tested on the market. And I guess that Tony probably have more to say about the beauty of the SureTrack line truck tires.
And Tony, with that said, we've established a reputation for being one of the leading manufacturers of quality, durable, commercial, and light truck tires. Talk a little bit about that, won't you?
You just said it all. It's been a very durable. It's been a good fit for our line. It really does. It sells well. It's a good finish on the tire. And it runs out real well. It's been a very, very good product for our companies.
One of the things that folks talk about is always like, what's new? We're here. It's November 2015, promoting our lines. But everybody's here for the new products. People come to the show to see the new products. Can we tell folks a little bit now, or is it a little bit premature to talk to them about anything that's new that's coming up for 2016?
By the end of October, we have finished developing another line of the complete line of SureTrack truck tires. That will be made in a brand new factory with a state-of-the-art technology and building machines. And by the end of first quarter, we'll have a whole new line, even better than the line we carry now, to the U.S. market with smaller sizes like the 17.5 and the 19.5s, and all the wider sizes for the U.S. market. But also we will add one of the solid shoulder steer, which is divided by the market to our name, but we didn't have it before. Okay. So, and especially we will have even deeper tread on the drive tire. The drive is 30-32, and we are talking about a 32-33 second. So, and we have been testing that tire for a long time. That tire runs okay, right?
Yes, it's very good.
And it sounds like it's an exciting time where you've kind of adapted. We've increased our size, we've worked on our tread patterns. One of the things that seems to be very, very topical now is this rebirth with white walls. And you guys have a reputation of producing some exciting white wall tires. Talk a little bit about that white wall line.
It's been good for us. People are requesting white walls again. The market went away from it for such a long time, and now we settle them right along. We get them in from Sean, and they're doing a very good job for us.
You guys seem to really be on your path, or maybe more appropriately on the right track, the SureTrack. Sean, thank you very, very much for spending some time with us. Tony, how nice of it is to have an opportunity to share some time with you as well. Folks, if you're in the market, if you're a retailer, if you're a distributor, and you're looking on taking on a quality, durable line, check out the folks from SureTrack Tires.
If you've been thinking about a career in the automotive aftermarket or about becoming a mechanic, one of the easiest ways to jumpstart that career is by attending a trade school. And the leader in trade schools is UTI. And this year, Clarence had a chance to catch up with the guys from UTI at this year's SEMA show to learn a little bit about exactly what it's like to attend their school. Check it out.
Hey, it's Clarence with Rev'n TV at SEMA 2015. I got to tell you something. You know, the great thing about SEMA, you get to meet so many people who are, you know, right underneath the name, the brand name. If you've seen that name on TV, whatever it is, if it's a car maker, if it's a school, you go right to the top of the food chain. And Mark is here from UTI. You know, I love UTI, and I'll tell you why. UTI has special partnerships. This is what a lot of people don't know, I think. Special partnerships directly with OEMs, right?
Exactly. We have some of the top OEMs on board with us, names like Ford, Chevy, Nissan, Toyota. I mean, the list goes on and on.
Now, okay, here's what a lot of people don't know. If you go to work for Ford, they have a specific way they want their cars worked on, you know, their technical capabilities for all their different products. So they're going to put you through a lot of training. Now, think about this. If you want to work for Ford, if your dream is to work on Ford, you want to go to work and play around with Shelby's or maybe go into performance, you know, in that angle, someone who has a relationship, a door already open, a connection, is going to be a big step to that, I would think, right?
Absolutely. You know, all these OEMs, some people think a car is a car is a car, but it's not. These OEMs have different systems that you need to be trained on. And, you know, when the OEMs come to us, it's actually their training that they would do at a dealership that they actually bring on board with UTI.
Now, your curriculum averages, I think, a year, year and a half, maybe 2 years?
Yeah, around a year and a half, depending on what you go for. We have everything from automotive to collision to diesel. It runs the gamut. So well, you're looking at about an average time of a year to a year and a half.
See, I like that because if you go to UTI, you don't have to spend time going to natural history courses. You don't have to go through all these crazy stuff. You get right, your hands dirty like first day, right?
Absolutely. You know, economics wasn't exactly my best class. I loved cars. I loved hot rods. I loved motorcycles. And when you come to school with us, that's exactly what you get from the very first day. Is you're popping hoods, you're looking at the engines, you're looking at how they work, how they run, and then how to make them better.
And the cool thing is, with that exposure to all these different companies, you get a chance to really dig deep into the performance aspects, the reliability aspects, all different things you need to know, because it's not just a one-trick pony anymore, I would imagine.
Absolutely. You know, we have schools like NASCAR Technical Institute out in North Carolina. They are building performance machines every single day. They're running them on full chassis dynos, engine dynos. They're really making sure that the performance is where it should be when you're building things like race cars, hot rods, performance cars. All the stuff that you see out here at SEMA, that's what we love to do.
Relationships, connections, and an unbelievable education and a leg up on the competition. You want to play? UTI, that's definitely the way to go. What's your website?
It's uti.edu. They can get all their information on campuses, programs. They can look at some of the financial aid and scholarship options that we have out there. All the information is on uti.edu.
We'll see you there. You know, if you love paint, you're a master craftsman, and you're a person who has a lot of attention to detail. You probably know about StandUp. What you might not know is they're part of the Axalta family. Take a look.
Hey guys, we are back at the Axalta booth, and I'm here with Paul from StandUp. Paul, tell us what you do for StandUp.
Hey Sherry, thanks for having me. I am the brand ambassador this week at the SEMA show representing the StandUp brand. By the way, it's our 60-year anniversary as being one of the brands of Axalta. So we're excited to be here, excited to see customers, excited to see you.
I'm excited to see you, and I can't believe you're an ambassador. I love that. That's a great title.
Great term.
So tell us a little bit about your relationship with Axalta.
So I represent the StandUp brand. I train on StandUp, I train for our brands, and try to help our customers with our products, get to know them, get to use them, and get to like them.
And how long have you guys had this relationship?
So I've been with StandUp for 35 years. Yeah, long time.
That's a long time. And how long has StandUp been with Axalta?
So when we bought in 1999, but it's been 60 years as a brand, and our heritage is Germany. So our technology comes from Germany, we bring it to the US and adapt it to the marketplace here.
Nice. Okay, so now just on its own, tell us about StandUp.
So we are a full line of automotive products. We have lots of OEM relationships and approvals. We have direct-to-eco primers. We have waterborne products. We have solvent-borne products. We have UV products. We have a complete range for any customer who want to repair a car.
So if people reach out to Axalta, they're going to find StandUp right alongside.
Yep, they're going to go to our website, find StandUp as part of our brand website, and get all the information they need.
Well, thank you, Paul. I think you're a fantastic ambassador, and I love talking to you. Thanks for meeting with us at SEMA.
Thanks, Sherry. Appreciate it. Have a good time.
Go to any car show today and you're going to see some amazing paint jobs. Now, those paint jobs are even more amazing these days because of the advancements in technology, and there's some very talented painters out there. Now, one of the key people behind that technology is SADA. SADA builds the paint guns that all these painters use, and they have a new one, and it's pretty interesting and quite revolutionary. Sherilyn caught up with the guys from Dan-Am and SADA at this year's SEMA show. Let's learn a little bit more about paint guns.
Hey, I'm here with Tony at the SADA booth, and you're with Dan-Am?
Yes,
Tell
absolutely.
us a little bit about that company.
Well, Dan-Am Company, we're the exclusive independent distributor of SADA for the U.S. So we import it, we do all of the warranty work, we do all of the distribution, the marketing, sales, all the technical side of it for the United States and Puerto Rico.
Nice. So Dan-Am and SADA are just like that, right?
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
That's it.
Now, I see you have a gun in your hand.
Yep.
A little scared, but don't shoot.
I won't shoot.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about this gun and how it's important to SADA?
Okay, the gun is a SADA Jet 5000. We released it. We actually introduced it last year at SEMA, but we've come up with a special version of it with a special coating on the gun. But the SADA 5000 has been an incredible project for us this year. We've sold more of these than any other gun in history that we've ever done. Outstanding paint results, fine atomization, better color match, transfer efficiencies are improving. Everybody's paint's drying faster and they're getting work done quicker. But we did to celebrate a year with the gun out, we made a collectible version of it that's called the SADA Jet 5000B Chopper. So it's kind of a mix between Route 66 and Easy Rider as a theme on the spray gun. So it's pretty cool. It's just became available on Monday this week.
Wow.
And so people got to get to their local stores where they buy their paint and they buy their SADA and order them. They're available beginning Monday, limited number. There's only 1,500 of these available, so they'll be gone pretty soon.
So if you get one with the special graphics, that's a really special deal for people, right?
Yeah, a lot of people collect them. We've had a lot of different custom guns over the years, and a lot of people want to have them all. But more importantly, we don't want to just turn something out just to have a special gun. We want to make sure it's going to be durable, it's going to work, and it's going to be a great product they can use all year.
So how does this gun differ from the other SADA guns that you use?
Okay, in the past we've had quite of a range from SADA Jet 2000, 3000, 4000, 5000, and again with the SADA 5000 it's a much more versatile gun than we've ever had for gun distance, for different climates, temperatures. So if you're in a hot, dry climate, or if you're in a cool, wet, and this week we've had both right here in Las Vegas, but you can use the same nozzles for a wider range of projects. So that's been a big part of it is its versatility and its fine finish results.
And what kind of guys are using this?
Well, I would say anybody that wants to lay their paint down smooth. You know, that's a key aspect. Obviously, we want paint jobs to look great. The colors that are coming out today are much harder to deal with because of some of the different metallics and some of the different flake that's being used in it to get these real glamorous paint jobs. And so you got to have a gun that's going to handle that and can make everything lay down smooth and even and give you a great color match. And that's important. So that's what this does.
So this gun is versatility, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So again, flexibility and gun distance. You can spray it from 4 inches from the car back to about 8.5. You can spray it in multiple temperature zones and climates. So yeah, absolutely versatile.
Well, I'm excited to try this gun, actually.
Yeah,
I'm glad you brought it up with us, and thanks for talking to us.
Yeah, thank you.
In case you haven't noticed, the sport compact racing scene keeps exploding. Literally. I mean, if you have a lot of performance in your sport compact, one of the weak spots is your clutch package. Yeah, it just goes away. 1 second you're flying, the next second you're pushing. Now, there is a company on the scene who's made great roads into the sport compact racing package, and that's McLeod. Joe's at SEMA. Let's take a look, see what he's found.
Okay, we're back with Bob from McLeod, and we just took a look at the domestic single disc. Now we're going to take a look at the sport compact line. We barely had a chance to get the camera focused on it. There's so many people checking it out. This has been pretty popular, I can tell by the folks standing around this display. Talk a little bit about the sport compact line, won't you?
Absolutely. We're calling it our Supremacy line. And the sport compact market is a little bit different market than the domestic market. And for you guys that are in the sport compact market, we really want to cater this line to you. It's not just about our product, but we're really wrapping it all around a lifestyle and product.
So, guys that are a little bit older like me and you, we're very, very, very familiar with the McLeod name. I would imagine some of these sport compact guys may not be as automatically in tune with the legacy of McLeod. What kind of reception do you get when you're doing like those Formula Drift events and you're reaching those sport compact guys? How many of them are aware of you, and how many of them are kind of curious about who you are?
Most of them are pretty curious about who we are. And the neat thing about that is that's such an opportunity, because we look at it as a new market that we can embrace, and in a different way than most clutch manufacturers do. We're really, myself, I drive an M3. I've built 350Zs. I've built SRT4s. Love the market, and we want to be a part of it. That's why we're out there at the Formula D events. We're at Imports versus Domestics. We're at, the Pan Americans, because it's so important to be a part of the lifestyle too. And for folks that don't know McLeod, we've been around for 45 years, but we're not a company that's stuck in the mud. We're really, really evolving, and we're really becoming one of those companies that is embracing a new way of thinking, a new way of coming at the market. Man, our Supremacy logo is just cool. It's just a neat thing to throw on your car, if nothing else. And I think folks will be really impressed with the product when they get it.
Where can folks find out a little bit more information about the product line?
Well, if they go to any of our distributors, a lot of our distributors have it, but I would love for them to go to McLeodRacing.com. There's a Supremacy section that has all of the clutches that we have, applications, more detailed information. They can also check out our teams that we sponsor, like Paradise Racing and Drag Racing and of course Dye, and some of the other sport compact teams. From there, we've got this great gallery section where they can actually go and post their cars. We love for our customers to do that. And then please, hook up with us on social media at McLeod Racing, and you will love it because we're interactive. We love having fun with it. It's not just a bunch of products posted. We enjoy our Facebook and stuff. And the reason being is we get a chance to get feedback from our customers and actually interact with them in a fun way. So please, check out McLeodRacing.com and McLeod Racing on Facebook.
Sport Compact, Supremacy. This is Joe from Rev'n TV. We're at the SEMA show with McLeod. Talk to you soon.
Building a classic car is never complete until you have classic wheels on that car. The challenge is finding those wheels in good condition and true and straight. Well, luckily, the guys at Rev'n have building replica replacement wheels for quite some time. We caught up with them at this year's SEMA show to see what the latest and greatest is in replica replacement wheels. Clarence, let's see what you got.
So I get to come to SEMA, and we're digging through all the different places to see really cool stuff for 2016. Rev'n, okay? This hits me personally because as I was putting together a 1970 Chevelle SS, I had to go digging for parts, looking for rims. You guys are making brand new versions, like you could have a 70 Chevelle SS, you have the rims.
Yes, sir.
How about a 69 Camaro SS?
Have the wheels, trim rings, and caps.
And caps. See, that's the part that kills you. You'd have to pay so much money if you could find them. And now you guys are making them here in the States, right?
Yep, all of our wheels are actually manufactured in our City of Industry facility, which we opened up in about 2013.
Right.
From the stamping, from the steel to the outers, everything's done within 20 miles of that facility. So when we say made in America, we're really made in America, and we're made in California.
Now, how about a Orbit Orange 1970 GTO Judge?
We can do that. We have the Pontiac Rally 2s again with the caps and trimming, or caps and no trimmings in this case.
That's amazing. So basically you can detail all the muscle cars and give somebody an option. So let's say this is a Barrett Jackson quality type of appliance. Something that's going to make your car look right off the showroom floor.
100%. All of the chrome is done in California as well, so we have really high chrome standards. And whether you're trying to build a perfect restoration of the exact wheels and tires that came on your Tri-Fi Chevy, or something, maybe a 15-inch version of a 14-inch wheel that would have come factory on your car, we can do that. And in addition to that, we also provide larger diameter stuff. We have smoothies and rallies in 17s and 18s with dimensions all the way as wide as 15 inches.
Looking forward to 2016. I'm almost afraid to ask. You're probably redesigning the wheel somewhere, but there's got to be good things. What are you guys excited about?
We're really excited about 2016 and kind of where our market's going and how we can grow as a company. Some things we're bringing out to market this year will be the Scion XB wheels in 15 and 17 inches, 15-inch first generation XB, as well as the 15-inch wheels for the Fiat 500s.
So this is unbelievable technology that you guys are putting together to make these. I mean, just taking a look at some of these wheels you guys have here at SEMA, that is just, it's mind-blowing to see a brand new wheel, when generally you have to like polish them and try to bring them back to life. That is non-pitted, beautiful, just brand new chrome.
A brand new chrome, it's a 100% brand new wheel.
Wow. So you got to tell me, how can people get the details about Wheel Vintiques? You guys have a website?
Of course, we actually launched a brand new website about a month and a half ago, so it's www.wheelvintiques.com, and all of our catalog pricing and accessories are all on there.
I'm telling you, if you have something that you're sitting on in your barn, or maybe you're thinking about, you know, you want to make it just beautiful so you can bring it to Barrett and watch the guys go, sold. You definitely need the right factory-looking wheels to make it really pop, and I think you guys are the solution for that. SEMA, man, I'm telling you, see the guys behind the products. It's all exciting, and it's all right here on Rev'n TV.
Well, Clarence, that wraps up another episode of Rev'n News.
It sure does. Nothing hurt. We all made it here. Thank you so much for checking in today. Well, I got to tell you something. The aftermarket area, that space is just growing and growing, and it is so cool to go face to face with some of the people who truly make it happen.
And the aftermarket is constantly developing new products, and thankfully, Rev'n News will be there to catch it all.
Yeah, if it's Rev'n, look for us out in the road, and if you want to stay in touch, you can always find us at RevnTV.com, or you can look for us on Facebook too. And if you like what you hear or see, make sure you click like.
Nice, and there's a full YouTube channel with clips from last year, Clarence and I out on the road, Sherilyn, our roving reporter, bunch of good stuff.
That is a wrap, folks.
For Clarence Barnes, I'm Mike Robledo. Thanks for watching.
See you on the road.